Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, and welcome to our Learn Arabic show. Now in our previous session we had discussed about pronouns ana, anta, anti, hiya, huwa, hum, huma, hunna, antunna and huma. So today we'll be continuing with the demonstrative pronouns that we had done in the last session. So just a recap of what we had done in our last session in demonstrative pronouns. So what had we done about? We did about hadha. We said masculine singular, hadha. And then we went on to a feminine singular, hadhihi, which means this for masculine singular. Then this for feminine singular. And then we moved on to ma hadha, meaning what is this? Ma hadha, what is this? Right. Obviously this does not come under demonstrative pronouns. We just have hadha and hadhihi. Now today we are going to look at that. Okay, so we have seen about this. If I want to say, for example, this is a duster, so I'm going to say hadhihi nashafatun. But what if I want to say that is a duster, or what if I want to say that is a blackboard? So that is what we are going to be looking at under demonstrative pronouns. So this was just a recap of what we had done last time. So we are going to look at the word that is. Okay, so our today's topic will be that is. Right. So even for that is, similar with this is, that is also has different. It's different for masculine and different for feminine. Like this is for masculine, hadha. This is for feminine, hadhihi. Same applies with that is. So that is, there are two types for masculine and feminine. Masculine. So for masculine, that is means dhalika. Okay. I have dhalika, meaning that is for masculine. For feminine, I will be using tilka. Okay, so tilka is used for feminine. Right. So this is, that is for, if I'm addressing a masculine noun, I will use dhalika. If I'm addressing a feminine noun, I will use tilka. And I hope you remember from our previous session what I mean by feminine and what is it that I mean by masculine. Right, so we'll be looking at examples on both feminine and the masculine. So example, so I want to say that is a duster. So how will I say? So first I'm going to write the word duster. Duster means nashafatun. So I have the word nashafatun, right? So nashafatun means a duster, right? Now first thing what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at this word. Is it a feminine word? I'm going to try to categorize this word. Is it feminine? Is it mu'annath? Or is it a mudhakkar? So based on the word here, I see this word is a mu'annath. This word is feminine. Why? Because it has a ta marbuta, right? Now because of this ta marbuta, it is feminine. So I'm going to use the feminine. This word is feminine. So obviously, if I want to say that is a duster, I'll say tilka nashafatun. I will say that is a duster. So tilka nashafatun, which means that is a duster. But what if I want to say, for example, that is a father? Okay, I want to say that is a father. So I'll use the masculine. I'll say dhalika abun. That is a father. ذلك what? ذلك أب. Means that is a father, right? So this is how we are going to construct sentences using tilka and dhalika. So first of all, you must be knowing how to converse in a simple sentences. If I ask you, ما هذا? هذا قلم. أهذا قلم? نعم هذا قلم. Okay. If I ask you, ما ذلك? Means what is that? You will tell me that is a pen. Okay. If I ask you, ma tilka, what is that? You will tell me that is a duster. You will say tilka nashafatun, right? I will ask you, ahadhihi nashafatun? Is this a duster? Na'am, hadhihi nashafatun. Okay? If I ask you, ahadha saburatun? Is this a blackboard? Na'am, hadhihi saburatun. This is a blackboard. Okay? So such simple sentences, by now you should be knowing how to converse on the tip of your tongue. So this was that is, demonstrative pronoun for masculine and for feminine. Now we'll be looking at further examples, and I'll leave behind an exercise. Right. So just I'll be writing sentences from all the previous sessions that we have been doing, and you will tell me, you will help me in translation, right? So it's just a small exercise just to test if you understood what we have been doing these past few sessions, right? So if I tell you hadani, so this is for translation, you'll have to translate this. Hadani waladani. What does that mean? These two are boys. Okay, so hadani waladani, these two are boys. What if I tell you hatani nashafatani? Which means what? Which means, right, so you will tell me these are two dusters. Hatani nashafatani. These are two dusters. Okay. What if I ask you ma hadha? Ma hadha meaning what is this? What am I holding? A pen. So you will tell me, how will you reply? You will say hadha qalamun. Will you say hadhihi qalamun? That is completely wrong. Why? Because qalamun is masculine, and we had done the demonstrative pronoun for the masculine will be hadha. So ma hadha? Hadha qalamun, which means this is a pen, right? Ma hadha? Hadha qalamun, which means this is a pen. What if I ask you, what is that? So I'll say ma dhalika, okay, or yeah, ma dhalika. Ma dhalika means what is that? Ma dhalika, so you will say dhalika darsun, that is a class. Obviously you won't say tilka. Why not tilka? Because tilka is only used for feminine. So ma dhalika? Dhalika darsun. Dhalika darsun, which means that is a class. So such simple sentences you have to be knowing how to formulate. Now let me give you another small simple exercise. So that was translation. Fill in the blanks, okay? Right. So my first question to you, I will write for you saburatan. Saburatan. Okay. Now you will tell me what fits before Saburatan. You fill in the blank here. What do you think will fit with this sentence to make it a complete, appropriate sentence? Saburatan. So first look at the word here. Saburatan is feminine, right? It comes from the word saburatun. So I have converted that into dual, meaning that this open ta, alif and noon represents dual, which means saburatan, two blackboards. So what is the appropriate demonstrative pronoun I'm going to put here? Of course, the one that corresponds to the feminine, which is hatan. So I'll write it as hatani. I'll write it as hatani, saburatani. These are two blackboards. What if I have another sentence? Waladun, for example. Okay? And fill with any appropriate pronoun, either a demonstrative pronoun or the pronouns we discussed in our previous session yesterday. So what pronouns can I fill? I can say huwa waladun. I can say he is a boy. I can say huwa waladun, or I can say hadha waladun. I can say this is a boy. Okay? Or no, I can say that is a boy. I can say dhalika waladun. So you see, you have many choices. So huwa waladun, he is a boy. Hadha waladun, this is a boy. Dhalika waladun, that is a boy. Okay? What if I have the word bintun? So you're going to fill for me an appropriate pronoun here. It can be even more than one pronoun as far as it makes sense in the Arabic grammar. So bintun. Again, same with waladun, but only of course it's feminine. So I can say she is a girl. I can say hiya bintun. So that's the first pronoun that I can use, hiya bintun. Another I can use, instead of hadha, I'll use hadihi. This is a girl, hadihi bintun. Okay? So I have here hadihi bintun. Another word I can use, that is a girl. So I'll say tilka bintun. Tilka bintun, which means that is a girl. Right. What if I have the word, for example, I have the word darasani, okay? Remember what darasani means? I hope you remember. Right. Means two classes. So first you'll again identify the word. Fill in the appropriate pronoun. So darasani, you know that how do we convert it into dual? It comes from the word darsun. And you know that darsun is a mudhakkar. Darsun is not a muannath, right? So darsani, two classes. So what appropriate pronoun can I fit in here? Can I fit in more than one? Let's try. So what if I want to say these are two classes, because this means two classes. So it will become hadhani darsani, right? So I have hadhani darsani. Can I say hadha darsani? No. Why? Because hadha is only used for masculine singular. Hadha is only used for masculine singular. I can say hadha waladun, hadha babun, hadha abun, hadha akhun, hadha qalamun, hadha darsun, right? So this is only for masculine singular. Hadhani will be for masculine but dual. So here I can only apply one pronoun. I can only say hadhani darsani. Let's finish up with the last example. If I have the word, for example, thamudun, okay? So you all know what Thamud is. You all know what prophet was sent to the tribe of Thamud. So if you come across this word Thamud in the Quran, you know what we're talking about, right? Right. So Thamudun. So I can say what appropriate pronouns can I use? So first again, identify the noun. Is it a mudhakkar or is it a muannath? So I tell you this word here is a mudhakkar, right? So what's the appropriate pronoun for a mudhakkar? I can say hadha thamudun. This is Thamud. So I can say hadha. I can say hadha thamudun. This is Thamud. Another example, can I say anything else? Yes, I can say that is Thamud. I can say dhalika thamudun. Dhalika thamudun. So hadha thamudun, this is Thamud, dhalika thamudun, that is Thamud. Another example, right, so these are the only two pronouns basically we can use for the word thamudun, right? So this is what this was just an exercise based on the previous classes, just to test your how far you know. Right. So now I'll give you final exercise. Remember in our very first session we had done about jointings. We had done about, you know, joining all the letters, joining all the words to form one word, right? So join the letters. In our very first session we had discussed about the two types of letters, right? We had discussed about munfasila and we had discussed about muttasila. What did we say about munfasila? These are the separate letters. Basically they only join to the letter that's following them and not to the letter that is preceding them. And what did we say about the muttasila? They can join both way, either to any letter preceding or any letter following, right? So if I tell you join the letters, for example, I have alif, I have lam, and I have ha. Now I want you to join these letters. So this is going to equal to alif, right? Now alif here, let's go step by step. Alif is a muttasila or a munfasila. Alif is a munfasila. It is a separate letter. So will it join to lam? No, it will not join to lam. Why won't it join to lam? Because alif is a munfasila and lam is followed by alif. And munfasila only joins to the one that's preceding. So here won't join. So I have my lam there. What about lam? Lam, is it a munfasila? Is it a muttasila? Lam is a muttasila. So this lam here will join to the next lam. So I have lam joined to lam, right? Lam and lam, both of them are muttasila. Okay. Then finally I have ha. Ha in jointings, like I said, it looks like this, similar to ta marbuta. Okay. Ha, when you write ha in jointings at the end of a word, it looks like that. Same with ta marbuta. Sometimes you can find the ta marbuta also looks like this, just that it has two dots on top. So I have the word here, Allahu, right? That's my word, right? What if I tell you to join another word? For example, I have the word letter mim plus ra plus sin plus mim. Okay, I want you to join this. So what is it going to equal to at the end? Mim. Mim, is it a muttasila or a munfasila? Mim is a muttasila. Therefore, it will join to the following letter. Unlike here. Here, alif was a munfasila. So that's why it did not join to lam. But mim being a muttasila, it will join to ra. So I have mim joined to ra. Then what about the next step? Will ra join to sin? No. Why won't it join to sin? Again here, because ra is a munfasila letter, just like alif. It will not join to the preceding letter. So ra and sin will be separate. So I have my sin there. Now, with my seen, will it join to meme? Yes, it will join to meme. Why? Because seen here is a muttasila letter, right? So therefore, it will join to meme. So I have my word here. Doesn't this word look familiar? Yes, I had done it in. Where do you see this word? Al-ashya'u taramuna fi saf. The things you see in the classroom. And what is this word? Mirsamun. Okay? Mirsamun means pencil. Right. What if I tell you to join the words, the letters? I have ba. Okay. I have ya. Okay. And finally I have, sorry, I almost gave an answer there. And I have ta, right? So what is this going to equal to? Ba, again, same. Check, identify muttasila or munfasila. So ba here is a muttasila, so it will join to ya. And does ya look like this in jointing? No. Ya will look differently in jointing. So I have ba there, and ya in jointing looks like this. If you remember from our very first session of jointings, so Baytun, I have the ya there, and finally the ta at the end. All of them are going to join. Why? Because all these letters are muttasila. Unlike here, alif did not join, munfasila, so it's separate. Here again, ra did not join, it's separate. But here all of them are joined together. Why? Because all of them are muttasila letters, right? Now let's have another exercise. Right, so in our very first session we had also learned another thing. We had also learned about sun letters, and we also had learned about the moon letters. So we learned about sun letters, we learned about sun letters, and we learned about moon letters. Right. So what had we said about sun letters and moon letters? Huruful Shamsiya and Huruful Qamariya. So I'm going to write down few words for you, and you are going to tell me what rule applies. You're going to tell me, is this the Huruful Shamsiya rule that applies, or is it the Huruful Qamariya rule that applies? Right? So what if I have the word, this is my word here. For example, right, so I have this word here, which means the star, you know, right? I had also given this word, right, the star, okay? So this word here, what ruling will apply while pronunciation? You know, while we're pronouncing this word here, so what ruling is going to apply, right? So is it the Huruf Shamsiya or Qamariya? So first thing, you see this lam here? It all depends on the lam, where in what case does the lam remain silent, and in what case is it going to be pronounced. So we had said that in the sun letters the lam remains silent, and the following letter carries a tashdeed sign, carries a shadda sign, right? So in this word here, look at the next letter after lam. Look at the next letter. The next letter is noon. And if you look at your list that I had given you of sun letters, noon falls in the category of Hurufu Shamsiya. Now because noon is Hurufu Shamsiya, obviously the lam here will remain silent. So this is silent, and there is something, do we have to add something to this word for it to make sense? Of course, we need to add a shadda sign. This word is missing a tashdeed. So I'll add a tashdeed right next to the letter lam. So how will this be pronounced as an-najmu? Can I say al-najmu? No. Why? Because the lam here is silent. Therefore, this lam will be silent, and of course the next letter will be carrying the tashdeed sign, right? The next word, For example, I have this word here, so I'm going to pronounce it as an-najmu, okay? What if I have this word here? Al-qamar. Okay, I've blurted out the answer, so now you must be knowing. This word, al-qamaru, I have pronounced the lam, isn't it? So because I have pronounced the lam here, this ruling comes under moon letters, right? So because lam is being pronounced, this ruling comes under moon letters. And do I have to add a tashdeed sign to this word? No, I don't have to add a tashdeed sign. Why? Because this word here applies to the moon letters and it does not apply to the sun letters. So I'll simply say al-qamaru, which means the moon. I'll simply say al-qamaru, right? This word here is going to be pronounced. What if I have this word here? Alright, so what if I have this word here? How am I going to pronounce it? First of all, look at the letter after lam. Is it a huruf al-shamsiyya or qamariya? It is a huruf al-shamsiyya. It is a huruf al-shamsiyya, right? So what am I going to do to this? This one is going to become silent, and there I'm going to add a tashdeed sign. So how will it be pronounced? Ash-shamsu. So this ruling is for sun letters, right? One last example. What if I have this word? Right, so I have this word. Now, first step, what do? Look at the word, the letter next to lam. The letter next to lam. Does it fall in the category of huruf al-shamsiyya? La. Does it fall in the category of huruf al-qamariya? Na'am. It falls under the category of huruf al-qamariya. Therefore, what am I going to do? This lam here will be pronounced, and I'm not going to add a tashdeed sign because this only applies to the sun letters. So I'll simply say this word here is going to be pronounced as per the ruling of moon letters, and it will be pronounced as al-baytu, which means the house, right? And of course, you all remember about the definite article. I had also taught you about the definite article. So this was our exercise, sun letters and moon letters. Do you all remember what the definite article is? Right. So the definite article I said was al. Al means the, which is a definite. Al is a definite article. Therefore, any word with having an al, right? Any word having an al becomes a definite word. Al, which means the, and this is a definite article. Right. So, for example, if I say a book, right? I will say kitabun, a book. But what if I want to say the book? Okay. For example, the holy book. The holy book. It makes it more definite. You know, you can click into your mind. When I say, it easily clicks into your mind, right? When I say the word the holy book, you remember, okay, the Quran is the holy book, right? So this word, this al here makes it more definite, right? So I have the word, for example, if I say kitabun. So if I say kitabun, what do I mean by kitabun? I mean a book, right? Kitabun means a book. But if I want to make it more definite, I'm talking about a specific book. I'm not just talking about any book. I'm talking about one specific book. So I'll say the book. So what do I do to it? I'll add an al. So I'll say al kitabu. Now look at this word very carefully, very closely. This word I've written here, this word. Look at it very closely. Do you notice any mistake in this word? Is there something wrong about this word? Anything? Yes. What is wrong about this word? It has a tanween sign. It has a nominative case of tanween. So why is this wrong? Because it has an al. And I said that any al, a definite article plus a tanween is completely wrong. You cannot say al-kitabun. That is completely wrong. If you go outside, converse with people, in other different countries, you go to Muscat or wherever, and if you tell them al-kitabun, no, they're all going to laugh at you. So just say al-kitabu. Don't say al-kitabun, right? So this is what we had done about the definite article. It denotes the, and of course you cannot have a tanween sign. This is wrong. So how am I going to have it as al-kitabu, right? The book. So this was just a simple exercises just to exercise your brain, to make you know how much you have understood or if you're facing any problem. So these exercises will help you to understand it more better. So for today, this sums up our class. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Inshallah, we'll meet in our next session. For now, Khuda Hafiz and have a nice day.